Alright guys, back with the bug again today. We have a couple things we're gonna finish up on this thing. So in the last videos you guys saw with this car, we pretty much wrapped it up for King of the Hammers, took it to some car events, did some light driving with it, nothing too crazy, did the exhaust on it. But we haven't actually been able to take this thing in the dirt and really see what the car can do. So in this video we're actually gonna prep it for an off-road race. We're doing the Terra Cruise Speed Metal event. It's an actual off-road race course and we're actually running it on the track in the bug class. Technically I think it's like a time trial event, but it should be really fun because we're gonna be able to run with other bugs of different sorts. Franklin will be there in his truck and it should be just a bunch of fun actually driving the car in the dirt and seeing what it'll do. So one of the biggest things that's the hurdle on this is the wiring and the ignition and actually most of the computer system not working. We did build this exhaust. There is no O2 sensor in it, so naturally I figured the car would just run a little rich. It wouldn't be too big of a deal, but I'm realizing that's a lot more of an issue than there seems to be, so we're gonna fix that. And underneath the hood there's a bunch of atrocious wiring that needs to be addressed, so overall we're just gonna fix a lot of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the hood off, start diving into this stuff. It should be pretty fun. We also need to put some preload in the rear shocks and charge them. There's no preload whatsoever in these things. We kind of just set them there. And you can see the back end of the car is a lot lower than the front of it, so we want to get some preload in these things so we don't smash the bottom of the car on the ground. So yeah, bunch of stuff to get into. Let's start doing it. So before I forget, I'm wearing the Ponyboy tee. You can see it right now. We actually do have a t-shirt for this car if you didn't know. The incredible artwork done with my good friend Megan Rodriguez on the back of it. Came out super awesome. Super pumped on this design. She's the same artist that did the artwork on the car and it came out absolutely amazing and I'm incredibly thankful that she took the time and effort to do so. However, we are working on changing the website, the brand, and everything entirely going on with our clothing. So this will be one of the last times you can get it. So go ahead and grab down in the description at 909speedcompany.com and grab yourself something. All right, so underneath here, you can see it's kind of a mess. And by kind of, I mean really a mess. So this was all done by previous owners. I don't know exactly who, but what we tried doing is just getting what was there to work. So that's not gonna work here. Christian did some work on this stuff to just temporarily band-aid it and it is not working. So I gotta start over on a lot of this stuff. All the way from our light bars, get all this stuff, the adequate relays and power sources that it needs, to the fans, to the ECU, all that stuff needs to be completely starting over. And we have a lot of things that just have fuses and not the correct relays. So if you're familiar with my F100, I'll pop the hood on that. Because if you remember on this thing, I actually built my own custom relay box. I'll put a card up because I actually have a video covering this and how I built it. Actually a really informative video making this thing for it, and it was fairly cheap. Now I'm not gonna make this exact one, make it all clean and fancy and pretty like that, because we're just trying to go racing and this is a functional race car, so we're just gonna go ahead and make something that works. So essentially you have power in, power out, so you have your relays power supply, and then you have a switched power source going to the dash. So I just basically have to get all that ran. I might just screw it straight into the body of the car, lay it all out nice and pretty-ish, and then design and build some sort of a switch panel that doesn't suck. So I don't know, let's get into it. Where the heck did he get that? It shows up in a different car every week. What is this?
I don't know how to work this thing.
Why are you driving this?
I'm taking it to my shop.
Oh, your shop, big shop guy. Is this even legal?
No. You're not allowed to register in California.
Oh, even better.
If there's any boomers that are watching that know how to work any of this or how to make lights work or turn signals, please comment. Because I have no idea. Nothing is working.
Hey, but it runs.
It runs.
Nice.
Definitely a master switch. You like my key?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it says lights, but not, I feel like there's a cutoff somewhere and I don't know.
Yeah, well, it comes with part of it, I guess.
YouTube.
Yeah.
We'll look on YouTube.
Have fun. Don't get pulled over. It's a short drive.
This one. What are we doing?
We're drilling holes. This is precision stuff, sir.
Oh, look, you can see Craig.
I'm like, is this even working? Ooh, it got tight. Ooh.
It's a well done pizza.
We don't want that burn part further. Just take it off. There we go.
And then, yeah.
Alright guys, so we're still chipping away on the wiring. I'm pretty much like to the halfway point for the most part. Mind you, I'm not completely redoing this. I'm just adjusting what's already there, making what's there functional. So we have a 4-gauge proper power wire, to a 100 amp breaker from the battery. Now that gets basically battery power up to this point where all the accessories are and all the switches are. So I'm gonna run through this as quickly as I can. And essentially from there, we have our main power ends. These are gonna go to a fusible distribution block, which is basically the same thing as this. You have your common power feed in, some fuses, power outs, common battery in, fuses, and then power outs on this. There's just 2 of them in this car because this one is the one we use for the lighting, and then this is the one we use for the accessories in the car. So I'm currently making a 10 gauge power wire that is essentially gonna go from this point here and run all the way across and power this entire block. And from there, what we're gonna be doing is running those fuse pieces to the switch and then out to a relay out to the car or out to each item. So fans, fuel pump, all that good stuff. So that's where my relays are right here. So essentially we have main power in, fuse power to the switch, that'll go up to the switch, and then power out to said relay for said item. And then that's how they're all run. So a little bit confusing. I'm not gonna bore you guys with too much more wiring stuff. I'm sure this stuff is really redundant to watch. So I'm gonna come back to you guys when this stuff is all wrapped up.
Is approximately a hair past a freckle.
Give me
All right, please start.
Right there.
And Franklin, we're all out of gas, and he decided to go to the campground instead of putting gas in his truck. So he's gonna have to pack all of his crap in the morning and come back. We're at Speed Metal. We just got here. It's like 12:06. The Bug made it, one piece. I think 90% of the parts are on it. I hope it works. I don't know. We're just here to run the course. It's just an open course. It's not even really like a track or a race necessarily. It's like, here's some turns and some bumps. Have fun. That's like really all it is. And then a drift event, some other cool stuff. So we're just gonna test the car out. I know there's a lot of things that are not correct on it. There's some things we gotta fix. We're just gonna have some fun, just to see what the car will do. And this is its first little like baby step. There's gonna be tons of events after this, tons of other things. I'd like to do a real serious race with it. This isn't that.
That was a dude we saw on the freeway.
That's the Beam extended cab Dodge. It's got beams on it. That thing's sick. But yeah, there's a lot of cool vehicles here, which we'll show you. We're gonna get footage of Franklin's truck and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna put some gas in this thing because it has none. I'll catch you guys in the morning. Just fun. All right, we're ready to go. Put a little bit of preload in the rear shocks. I'm hearing a clicking in the transmission, which I'm not really stoked on. I don't know where it kind of came from. We're just gonna take it on track and see what happens. So I'm gonna hop in this thing, get the first person on. Hopefully everything works. Just do a I wanna reiterate this so everyone doesn't call me a little baby. Very slow. I've never been on this course. A lot of these guys have pre-ran and ran yesterday. I've never ran the course. I'm just gonna get on it, do a lap, see if the car works, feel comfortable, and then every lap as I go, slowly try to get faster and faster. So let's hop in and see how it goes.
Nice.
So we'll go put it back, pull down. My session's already over, so. All right. Franklin now, and we are the last of the Bro Hunter class. You can see it's some police front trucks. Our competition is not looking too good. So yeah, hopefully they run us with them and don't let these guys just come right up on us. Otherwise, we're screwed. It's definitely too stiff in the back. Woo.
You should stop eating. Oh my God, he's gonna crash. Oh my God.
She bounces. How'd it look? I want to see the clip. Dude, it's soft in a couple sections. I got ran down once. That's all I was cruising. Yeah,
Why don't you do the big
run it
section?
again. I'm probably just gonna stay in this class, to be honest.
Why not do the big section?
Because this thing's too stiff in the rear
Dude,
now.
the amount of people that almost like wrecked their, one dude like broke a dry shop.
Franklin did it first. They stole Frank's color.
They stole Frank's color.
They stole Frank's
Straight
color.
off the truck.
Dang it, dude. Good yeah, Franklin.
Gosh dang, guy, could you be any louder? What's up?
Did you get video of it?
Oh, hell yeah.
You got it that time? That was a good run.
Good run.
That was, dude. Hey, it's like the steering is like literally 50%. It's so fucking stiff. I can't really like let go. That's why you want to go in, transition, let go, grab it. I got it like us.
Hey, it was good though.
It did.
Cowboy hat. Cowboy hat.
That's his kid, by the way.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. This car is running horribly. You can see it can't even find idle now. But I didn't spend all this money and calling me out here not to drive it, so hopefully it works. So we dropped the tire pressure down a lot. Oh boy. So now I gotta relearn how to drive this thing. Yeah, it's so much better. Oh my god. It's definitely rough out here though. Oh my god. I think we need a brake upgrade after this. It kinda sucks. There we go, this thing hauls out now. Oh, it's in lit mode. Thing's running so bad.
It made it.
Dude, I just pinned it that set
It
though.
bogged out right here. Yeah.
I hit first accidentally, and then I put it in third, and then I just floored it the whole time, and it took it. It look okay right here. I was just like, all right, we're just going for it. Light up and see what it does. But yeah, I gotta figure it out, dude. This thing runs horribly. Horribly.
Nice.
So we'll go put it back, cool down. My session's already over, so.
All right.
Alrighty. Pretty solid day, I guess, with the Bug. I mean, it does not run good at all. I think you guys should have told that from what we showed. It needs a computer, it needs a lot of things. And I think it needs to go on the dyno and get properly tuned by a professional because it runs horrible. The car, for the most part, seems to work, but I think we need to add a better braking system in the rear, get the coilover set up better in the rear, and then get more weight over the front of the car because it likes to understeer like a lot. If you're on throttle at all, it's not going to turn. Mild little adjustments, but overall, I think the car did work. It was pretty fun. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was a little bit frustrating for sure, trying to just get the car to do what I wanted, and now it's in a position where it's literally stuck in limbo and I can't get it out, so I don't know where I'm at. It runs, it moves, it runs like crap, but we're gonna put it on the trailer and modify it, adjust and move forward from there. So hope you guys want to enjoy us driving the Bug. It's definitely a learning curve for sure, but we have a lot of work to do with the car. We're not done, so I definitely want to do more events with this car, get it out more, and overall just take it to the desert and just hit trails with it. These were a lot of fun trails, but overall, yeah, super fun time. So like if you did enjoy it, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Grab your merchandise and now at speakonly.com. See you guys in the next video. Fart!